serpent has bit man. Man has felt the poison of the venom of the serpent. He's out of God's presence. He's out of God's will. I'm going to show you more tomorrow night, because there's something that I talk quite a bit about. But there's one thing in Genesis 3 I don't know if I've ever preached. But I will tomorrow night. But watch this, church. This is good. We close, but this is heavy. You got to hear this. Woo! I've been waiting 12 months for this one. Jesus in John 3, how many of y'all familiar with verse 16? For God so loved the world. You need to back up to verse 14. Because Jesus says something. He said, as the serpent was lifted up in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Jesus compared himself to the serpent in the wilderness. You may recall reading in Numbers 21 where the children of Israel were getting bit by these serpents and they were dying. And God said, I got a solution for what bit you. Take the thing that bit you and kill it. Or a metaphor, make a brazen image of it, an icon, a brazen serpent. And I want you to raise it up on a stick. Bronze being an emblem of judgment. And he said, if anybody look at it, I'll heal them. Look at what? Look at the brazen icon of what just bit me. Look at the judged version of what put me through this. He said, that'll bring healing to you. A dog got bit by a copperhead a few weeks ago. Took him to the emergency clinic that night at the vet, and they said, we may have to use venom. Wait a minute, his jaw swelled up because of venom. But they used the venom to make an antidote to actually heal the venom. So God, through the cross, took the very thing that put you and I where we were. Woo! Put it on Jesus, judged it so we could be free of it. So the enemy in Genesis 3 is right in God's plan. And I believe that you're going to see that whatever the enemy may be doing in your life might actually be a part of God's plan. You see, Abel had a Cain. Joseph had his brothers. Moses had a Pharaoh. Israel had a wilderness. David had a Saul. Elijah had a Jezebel. Samson had a Delilah. Jesus had a Judas. You gotta. Don't you say husband either. Look at your neighbor and say, God will make your enemy his footstool. God will make your enemy his footstool. See, it's all a part of his plan. Don't you let what's going on in your life hinder you. Don't let what's going on in your life convince you that God is not